All right, what is going on, everyone, and welcome back to a special mini series. So today was patch day, and they gave us another season character ticket. I actually had no idea it was coming, and so I looked at all my characters and figured out which one do I not play the most. And for that, we are playing Archer this time around. And hopefully, you guys are going to enjoy this series, whether you're a new player or a returning player just trying to get into the game again. I wanted to make this series mostly to see what it's like as a newer player. You can watch me enhance my gear, level up, and all that stuff. And yeah, I know I could get boosted all the way to 61 in like an hour, but I wanted to experience this like as a solo player and just do everything, from the start. I don't know how it's going to go, but I know that these series that I usually do of new seasonals are generally between 5 to 10 episodes, so it's not anything crazy. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. Drop a quick like if you are going to enjoy the series, and let's get started. Also, if there's no sound, it's because I usually play with the game off and I forgot to do that, and we're going to be skipping the tutorial. So it usually gives us an option at the beginning. A lot of you guys are going to be seeing this as well. I truly do think no matter whether you're a beginner player or an endgame player, you should probably just start out at the Ancient Stone Chamber, because Land in the Morning Light is just like a 300 questline chain, and if you've done it once, it's kind of irrelevant. There's no need to do it again. The goal is to get your character to level 60 or 61, and this is just questing. Mountain of Eternal Winter, I've definitely started there as well. It's not that bad, but it's kind of out of the normal grind spots for beginners. That's why it's recommended for veterans. But if you just trying to play the story, the Mountain of Eternal Winter is probably 150 questline a chain, and then you have to go back to do the beginning stuff again. So just Ancient Stone Chamber is the way to go, whether you're a beginner or veteran player. Just start there. Wanted to experience all of this as more or less a new player. Obviously, I'm going to have benefits just because, I just have account journals done and everything. But if you wanted to watch and play all this yourself, definitely do that. I'll be skipping all the cutscenes and everything. Let me turn on the audio real quick. I thought to myself before I created this character, I was like, do I want to use infinite potions? And the answer is, I really don't even need potions on seasonals until I'm higher up. But let me see if I have potion. I don't think that's a good HP potions. Why do I have all these? What in the world? I thought I got rid of them. Okay, well, here, let's take 30 of these. Why do I have these? Alright, we'll just use these for now. Might as well get rid of them, because once you get infinite potions, you just literally never need potions again, and I don't even know why my characters have them. But with that said, let's see. The first thing we do is always look at the season rewards, and I'll let you know if it's worth buying. Generally, the past 6 or 7 seasons, buying the Black Spirit Pass, basically the second row, is generally not worth it. So the reasoning why is because it's really easy these days to get full Pen Tuvala. They even toned it down so much. And I don't really think that most people will actually need the extra time-filled stones. It's just kind of a bonus. But is it worth it monetarily? You pay $30 or whatever it's called, or how much it is. Will you get value out of it? Yes. Do you need it? It depends where you're at in the game. If you're a veteran player like myself, half of these things don't even matter. What even? So let's see. I don't think they actually changed anything in terms of the Seals of Journey, because they've had 3 or 4 what are these coin thingies, and I've bought a lot of the things already. So, like, they added a few things from what I see, but is it really worth it? I'm not sure. But anyway, with that said, let's get started. All right. So yeah, we're gonna go through this. I'm not gonna rush the series as much. I'm just gonna play like I normally do. But I wanted to see this as a thing of what do new players experience when they're playing this game as well. And I think that's a cool concept, right? Like veteran player starts over. And I've always thought about, would I still play this game if I was like making a new account? And the answer is no, because like I get that games with like classic, like, you know, World of Warcraft classic is very popular, but that's one of those games where you could just get max level in like a week or something, not even. And then like for this game BDO, if I were to lose like 320 AP worth of gear, I'd probably just quit the game, to be honest. So it's one of those things where like I feel like it works for some games. BDO is not another one of those. But I do truly think that knowledge in this game, like just, you know, if you've been playing this game for multiple years, like your knowledge of BDO will help you so much more. And it'll just let you progress through a lot of things quicker. All right, so with that said, admittedly, I don't have much experience playing Archer at all. All my other characters I've gotten to at least 61. The highest I've ever gotten my Archer was like 58, 59 when I played that on Seasons when it came out the first time. So I'm like, okay, cool. All right, cool. So in terms of what I'm going to allow myself to use in this game, anything that you can get off the market, like right now, that's not billions of silver, I'll allow myself to use it. Like, for example, I have like potions and stuff here, but I'll allow myself to use like simple cron meals. I'm not going to use elixirs for anything. XP scrolls are fine. Things that you can get generally as a new player as well. So like, for example, if you get, I don't know, like loot scrolls and XP scrolls randomly, I'll be able to use that, but I'm not going to pop like 600, 530 scrolls and everything. So that's what's going to keep this a little bit interesting. Bro, talk to that dude. I actually don't know how Archer is in like PvP or PvE. I don't think they're bad. Like, they seem like they're pretty good, especially in PvP. My understanding of it though is like, it's one of those things where if you like, archers are supposed to be ranged, obviously. If you don't get caught, you're like a god, but if you do, it's over. Like, you get a glass cannon. I like how it teleports you out. Okay, so you know how in this game they used to give us, well, actually I think you still can get it now. They gave us free tier 9 horses, and I'll allow myself to use an upgraded horse instead of getting a tier 8 just because, you know, for recording purposes, no one wants to watch you like ride your horse from point A to B all the way. So I'm just gonna allow myself to use a horse that I already have. Okay, let me see. Holy, this man can like slide. Dude, the range on that is insane. What in the world? Okay, so what other skills do I have? Holy, that's a lot of letters and arrows. What in the world? So, okay. Directional LMB. Down. Oh god, there's a lot of down attacks. Okay, so fun fact. My first ever character playing this game was a Valkyrie. And Valkyries have a lot of down attacks. And for some reason, it just like doesn't. Down attacks are hard for me. Like, not really like hard, but it's just like it just doesn't click in my brain. It's weird. So if I see a lot of down attacks, can be okay. So something like skill, directional, and Q, right? Directional. Hold up. Down C Q. This does not make any sense. What in the world? After other skills are notched. What does that mean? Notch an arrow in your crossbow for 40 seconds during the first skill use. That's an ability. Okay, Earth Shatter is Shift E. That's pretty cool. Okay, so this ability is like Nocturne for DK, so it has directionals. Oh, that's a 13-second cooldown. Probably put that in my bar for a timer. Okay, so that's a 13-second. Dude, it's like I'm playing DDR. What are all these arrow keys? Earth kick. Okay, so you F. So earth kick into purging shot. So it's E, and then you can hold F into that. Okay. Up E. Interesting. I think Wing Strike and Earth Shatter are what I'm going to be using for the most part. It's like up arrow and then Shift E for now. Those look like my big damage. Talk to Armstrong, the skill instructor. It seems like the audio is kind of low. I apologize. I'll try to do some post editing and like just raise it up. Because if I do it in game, I'm gonna forget about it later, and then It's like next time I make a grind video, it's gonna destroy someone's ears. So I'll just post edit audio. Okay. I choose this one every time. It doesn't really matter. Like, there's no benefit other than the story. Tell the dude you'll accept. Oh, by the way, with the new thing over here that you can get the season exchange coupon, if you're a veteran player, they added a new 150 stack you can get. But if you're a new player, make sure to pick up the pen capoches first. That's very important. It's huge on your gear score. Ideally, you want to get the necklace first. What was that skill? That's shattering? It looked different. Okay, so you want to hit F into directional F. Okay, so it looks like this, and then if you do that, and then you up, kick, F, up, kick. Okay. That one's gonna take some getting used to. Directional E. Just yeet some green thingy out. Very cool. When I watch Archer videos, this is like what they spam. I don't know. This is like literally what it looks like. Is there another one? Ask the soldier about red nose. You have to be level 20. Ask the soldier about red nose. I forgot I had horses here. As a new player, I do actually think red noses, I think they, depending on what class you start out, it might actually be kind of difficult. Directional left click. Holy dude, archers do like no damage early on, but they're like really good late game. At least some of the archers I fought that they're just really good late game. So as a new player, you probably won't have like cron meals and stuff early on. So I'll try not to use it until we get to Vellia. And then once the market board, once you get to the central market in Vellia, everything is fair game. Interrogate the prisoner. I sworn I was talking to it before. So this basically teaches you how to use your like simple cooking or whatever. I have a feeling that the red nose fight that we're about to do in like 2 minutes is not going to be easy, because I saw my damage on like those imps over there and it did like nothing, so it literally concerns me a little bit, but we'll see. 4 accuracy, that's pretty good. 2 AP bonus. Negative AP, we get rid of that one. What is, we don't use that one either. It's red nose. Oh boy. We got an attack speed +1. Holy, these fast. Dude, if you do this on a shy, I remember doing that a while ago, like a few seasons. Or I guess like whenever I had more character tickets. Shies can clear this one like in record time. Convinced. What is this ability? Shift E. You just spam this? Directional LMB. So I'll show you guys some things to get early on, and I think you can get these as a new player as well. That do. Boy is like sliding into the DMs like yeet. That was some pretty good air. What is this ability? F? It is pretty tanky. I wonder if this is a challenge for newer players. Like, yeah, I could food buff right now and just clear it in about like 3 seconds, but I actually do want to see what it's like. Oh no, he's mad. I think you can skip that phase if you have enough damage, actually. At least on Shy you can. Like, that just gets deleted. So if you are new and you're wondering, like, you're looking on screen and you're seeing that, you see like the yellow thing like next to the name right here. The yellow one means super armor. The blue ones with the shield means forward guard. That means you can't get CC'd while it, like, if the enemy attacks you from the front in theory. And the red one, or the orange with the person, is invincibility. What are you doing? It's almost dead, boys. Ooh, he did it twice. New mechanics. Stuffed weasel. All right. Find Momo, the Vellia Vigilante. Unskippable. We made it to Vellia, boys. By the way, there's people fishing in Vellia. I'm convinced, like, it's actually more money to be fishing at the river in Heidel than Vellia. The reasoning why is you get yellow fish there, like here in Vellia, but in Heidel you get the relic shards, which generally is a lot more money. Just throwing that out there. And even then, it's not that much either, so just saying. So you have to beat it the first time to get this option. Basically, the main one is that you do all the story quests in each region. Simplified is you just skip them all. But for the sake of this, let's do that. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should put a title on. What sound? Actually, let's use this one. I like this one. You know, what's funny is I did about like 200 hours of grinding in the Ulakita area for the telescope. And then they changed the well system. So it's like no matter the distance, it's like 5 million. Which I think is a good change. The Magnus change was probably one of the greatest things they've ever done. But it's like, oh, I grinded 200 hours to get a telescope. And I could teleport to someone once every 10 hours. It's basically like saving 5 mil. I'm not complaining, but... Okay, so let's see. So we got Naru gear. Entry level. Very cool. All right, so our goal is to get to level 20. And here are some things, because even as a new player, these are things you can get as well. Like, let's say this is day 1, you're a new player. Chances are if you bought the game, you have all these like beginner rewards and stuff. You get like a bunch of goodies and you're like your Y tab and everything. And you're like, you're safe. You probably have like at least a little bit of money. So here's what I would do. Plus, I think, so here's what I would do. First of all, you want to buy one of these simple cron meals. It allows you to get more XP, and you get one of these. So we'll pop one of these early on, okay? And if you have played other seasonals, you probably have extra things like, where is it? Like things like this. You'll get one later, regardless if you have it or you don't. There is a quest line somewhere. I don't remember where. It's probably under something artifacts. Something, yeah, like I didn't bother with this, but you can do this as well. This is landed a morning light, so I think there's actually another one early on that you can get as well. And so what it allows you to do is start picking up artifacts early on. And I will use something. I won't. Hold on, let me see. Do I have extras of these? Extra AP against monsters. Ranged accuracy. Early on, accuracy is very important because you're going to be grinding areas where accuracy is important. I don't think it's so much for archers, but I mean, I don't know. Let's just use these. These are just ranged accuracy. It'll probably allow us to grind a little bit faster anyway. And so probably have a little bit of extra money, but when you get it, this isn't a big deal. It's not like game changing. It just allows you to go faster. So what you're going to want to do is look for like 4 of these combat alert thingies, because if you get that, it's a extra 400%. So let me see if I have extras of these. Just buy one more. So yeah, it's very cheap. Entry level. Beginners can get this too. And I'll show you how it works. So you put your artifacts in, click them, pick your light stones, combine them in. So the way it works is you see how when you have 4 of them, it gives you 300 plus the 25% of each of them. So that's 400 total. So that'll allow you to grind faster. And if you are a veteran player, just to level up fast, here's what I would do. Every time you play a new season, you'll probably get this as well. Where is it? Yeah, this thing over here, the Kydex crystals. Just by reaching 57, you can do that in like if you're a new player, probably a few hours. For veteran players, very easy. So what you want to do is put these crystals into here. These are what they look like. They're basically HP, skill XP, so it's always nice to have. If you don't have a gear in, don't worry about it. This is an end game thing. But yeah, just add your crystals here when you get them. I'll just use XP. It's not like really extra damage, whatever. What else do we have? What could we get early on that would be helpful? I don't think you can actually use any of these things anyway, so I'm not going to use elixirs even though I have them early on, just because there's no need to. We got these gold bars from something here. So I'm going to show you where I go about leveling, how I do it. Right now is a good time because in game we have a 500% XP bonus and item drop rate, so should be good. I will be using a horse because everyone has a tier 9 and it's fully maxed out on skills. Difference between tier 9 and tier 10, not much at all. I mean, for as unique things, but for the most part, I'm just taking it from point A to B. So if this is your first time playing, just go through the story quest. Don't rush it. Like, your first experience playing this game is probably going to be the most fun. And then once you do this 32 more times later, like me, it's just kind of an activity. So, I'm level 13 right now. First place I like to go is Castle Ruins, because you could do this early on, and it's not really that difficult. Tier 10 benefits, by the way. I get to walk on water. Oh yeah, I don't have a horse whistle early on, so here's what I would do. You park your horse somewhere on the stairs. And anything that comes up here, kind of delete them. This is why you want to have accuracy early on as well. Okay, so at level 15, you unlock this thing. You get this every single day, and it gives you skill XP and combat XP. You want to pop this early on. It's for like an hour. You get it every day. Everyone gets it. So you see all these misses is because low level, technically under the cap, but as long as you can kill them, just keep wailing at it and you'll be fine. And later on, you get more. So for the sake of speeding things up a little bit, I'm gonna pop a scroll, but it's like if you stay here an extra, what, 5 minutes. But everyone else is like, yeah, it's not a big deal. Oh, you get a tier 8 early on. All right, cool. And it has instant excel. Yo, new players got this game easy. I remember when I first started, if you had a tier 5 horse, you were basically a god. All right, we're going to be upgrading Naru soon. This just allows you to auto path faster on your horse. Shift F. Holy, that looks pretty cool. Okay, Shift E into Shift F. A fishing rod. You could stay here until like level mid 30s if you wanted to. Whatever you feel comfortable with. But we're gonna move soon, just for the sake of doing things a little bit faster. Oh, these are all unified stones now, right? So like beginner blackstones, armor, and weapon are all the same now, I believe. What is that range? That thing just hits so far away. What in the world? That's insane. Shift LMB to F. Dude, how did that hit so far? Dude, I'm playing the wrong class. Like, DKs cannot do that. It's insane. Okay, cool. Actually, don't use that yet. Just RNG's a box from you. Attack and cast speed. Sure. Okay, so up until level 30, where do we go next? I personally like going to Bloody Monastery until mid-30s because it's just like everything is grouped together, similar to how it is here. But also, it's just like, it's easier for me. Just what I've been doing. All right, so reach level 30. Very cool. I don't think there's any season or like not seasons, like getting to a certain level. You know, when Scholar came out, there's like, here, get to level 60 and get a reward. The only thing you get is seasonals, not like any extra bonuses. So park your horse by the node manager. All right, cool. Our goal is to get to level 30. So here's the rotation that I do. This is the same thing as like the Elvia. This is a place called Bloody Monastery Elvia. Up E. Use that ability. Up E. What? Frogdalo's horse gear crafting box. That's new. Pen accessory. 100% enhancement rate. I'm pretty sure that means Tuvala because there's no shot that means regular pen. Because if I could get a free pen debo, holy dude. Okay. Shift F. Watches Lord of the Rings one time and do this. Shift Q. That was the longest animation. What in the world? How did I hit that target over? Okay, cool. I just snipe things at a range now. It doesn't hit anything, but I can hit things. But how am I hitting that target all the way down to here? It makes 0 sense. But okay, down F. Okay, that's like evasive ability. Can I just snipe things from over here? So I think you can stay here up until like 40 if you wanted to. Meteor dive. Oh, okay. That looks cool. You can hit all of them, but it does no damage. I see. It's level 35 on a seasonal. Cool. Okay, let's just get to 36 and get out of here. Can I snipe things from... Dude, it's actually eye-opening how much range some classes have. There's a reason why witches and wizards right now are very strong. Me playing Dark Knight just happily ignorant of how OP some classes are. Okay, so you got that. Let's talk to the Black Spirit. Okay, let's upgrade some gear. Every season, I'm like, please don't be me. I don't want to be that next Reddit meme of me running out of durability on Naru gear. Free. Equip a Naru main hand weapon. +3 or higher. I think you just talked to the Black Spirit to finish that one. It just got dark. Naru armor to +3 or higher. Let's go. Please never cron Naru gear or Tuvala. Trust me when I say you will need it eventually. You may not think it's a lot now, but trust me, from me to you, just don't cron Naru or Tuvala. Reach level 40. All right, cool. Almost done enhancing. We just gotta get these done real quick. Bro, what in the world? That just happened. All right. Well then. All right, so our goal is to get to level 40 now. What I usually do is I actually go down to the Marnie area. Where is it? It is Marnie's lab right here. So this is 40 to 43. Admittedly, I don't really like this place, the Marnie's lab, just because the rotation, not all the enemies are like grouped up. But good news is you're only there for like 10 to 15 minutes. Ooh, that's kind of cool. The light. Wait, how come it looks so realistic? Like this light is that, but then the fairy light. Well, mine is a blue fairy, so it's a little bit different. Oh, same thing. I mean, it is the same thing. It's just mine. The type of fairy you get is the different type of color. So mine is more on the blue side of everything, but I wish you could change that. I would pay like, I don't know. Change the color without losing or re-rolling the fairy entirely. Soon TM, they're apparently going to unify all the life skills. By that, I mean, like, you see how I'm beginner 1 for all of them? And if you have a main that's like, I don't know, Guru 50, all your characters are going to be Guru 50. And from what I've heard, is they're going to take all the XP from all your characters and just add them together, so it's not like you're losing them. Oh, God. Good news. We're not going to be here for too long. Bad news. Things take so long to kill. Not really, but it's just misses early on. Maybe we can fail more. So you saw how it changed from like the purple colored tag to another one? That means like generally the enemies are higher level, and when it's red it's not too bad. So like the higher level the color changes to like a more from darker to lighter. Meaning that like your accuracy towards the enemies and everything, your hit rate is overall good. So when we first came in like 2 minutes ago, I was missing because it was purple. Now it's normal color. But like I said, we're only here for a few minutes. From 43 and upwards, you don't have to do this. You could stay here till 50 if you wanted to. I actually just like going over here simply because it's really fast, but this is one of the things that if you are a veteran player and you're like an OG, you had to come down here at level 50 because there was a quest that you had to pick up basically down here. And nowadays, like, it doesn't even matter. So. Hold up. Let me pick up this quest real quick. Oh my god. Why did I think giving us 1 blackstone is helpful? I'm gonna be the next Reddit meme. This thing does not want to go to pen. Ooh. Okay, cool. Very cool. Oh, I was so excited. I just failed twice. Okay, cool, very nice. We are done with Naru, and you know what's funny? Like, did they give us beginner stones anymore? You don't need this. I don't know, like, you could get your accessories to try, but it's really not worth it. You're better off doing something else. Okay, so let's see. We were going to Catfishman camp. So what are we early? 136 AP, 71 awakening AP. Very cool. Huge difference. I'm actually kind of let's see, kind of cheating a little bit by running on water, but it's okay. So 43, 74%. Watch how fast we get 70. Once these turn non-purple, it's free. Nice, they gave us more of those beginner blackstones, and technically you should be done with all of this, and you should be basically Tuvala. This is actually just what I see archers spamming in PvE. This is like the only skill. Dude, this range is insane. I'm just like hitting things I never would I thought I would hit. Can I snipe those from over here? Doesn't look like it. Basically, this quest is saying you're a big kid now, and PvP is now enabled. So you could stay here until 51 if you wanted to. I personally don't think there's really a need. Like, it's not that bad, but like going to Soldier's Grave early on, like, will get you more skill XP. If you are a veteran player, you could go to Polly's, but that's kind of a little contested on day one usually. At least on seasonals it is. If you're not on seasonals, it probably doesn't even matter. And it's a Marnie realm, so just whatever. But yeah, you could stay here to 51. I think the spawn rate is not... It's not that bad. Like, already 40% if you just wait like 5 minutes and you don't think you're geared enough. No big deal. What is that here? A racehorse? That's one of those things I've never done. I've never done those like Grand Prix racing things in this game. I've seen some other people do it though. I just like it, I don't know. Weird to me. Boy, is this still giving me? Oh my god, why do we have 2,500 of them? I don't even need them anymore. Okay. I believe now they changed it. So getting up to try to Vala is 100%. And then after that is when you start using fail stacks. One in 4 YOLO. Oh, yeah, we're saving that stack. All right, what are we doing? Reach level 51. Yeah, we can do that. Righto. The next goal is to go over here. The Soldier's Grave. Optimal AP is 100. So what I'm going to do is split the recording here, and then we'll continue on in episode 2. It's just been an hour. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, drop a quick like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and, you know, all this stuff. Yeah, I think next time we'll be doing a little bit more enhancing. We'll finish up getting to 56. And yeah, a bunch of good stuff. I am going to look at all of these. I believe the best ones you should get. One being the mythical sensor. It's not something a new player will need, but it's something that if you ever plan on going for a tier 10 horse is very good. Weapon exchange coupons is pretty nice, but it's not the highest priority. Just pick a class that you enjoy early on. The Floramos accessory is a Tri-Monos. It's a life skill gear accessory, essentially. Weapon exchange coupons, basically re-rolling. You don't need the 100 stack. You don't need the XP exchange for health, strength, and breath. Pen accessory, 100% enhancement kit. I am not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure that's like a bunch of random stuff. I'll look at it for you guys later. but we'll see. And then mount selection, skill coupon box, whatever. Pet one is pretty nice. Horse emblem, tier 8. I don't think that's important because you already have a tier 8 from the season reward, so I don't think you really need another one early on. But with that said, we'll figure all this out in the next episode, so hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys later. Peace.